Thank you.
Shova, can you tell us about the civil war in Nepal?
Well, the civil war was like 10 years ago going in Nepal. It was between two groups, for the government and against the government. And up in my village there was also a war going on then. They were recruiting people for the war, and my house got taken over by one of those groups called Maoists. So my family, we had to leave to India. We left everything and we just moved to India as refugees to like survive the war and just get through it.
How did you end up at the Kopila Valley School?
So my uncle who worked with Maggie in India suggested that like my family and I come along to Nepal and be one of the first 6 kids at the children's home. That's how I became involved.
Can you tell us about life at the Kopila Valley School?
Life at Kopila Valley School is kind of, at the home is hectic sometimes because it's 50 of us living together, but at the end of the day, no matter who you fight with, like your siblings, and you take care of each other and like love each other, that I find that really beautiful, and it's really fun. It's really fun. I came to the home when I was 7 years old, and I lived for like 10 years, and then I recently moved out last year. And what I've seen is how big the community has grown. At the home we were only like 6 at the beginning, but now 50 of us live together. And at the school we're about 450, and we've gotten like new library and like clinic at the school and new teachers and all the changes that has made like our school a better place than it was before. And
Taya, how did you get involved in Blink Now?
So my mom went to work for Blink Now about 5 years ago, and she came home one day talking about Maggie and the amazing organization that she had started, and she slowly brought me and my whole family into the organization.
What did you think about Nepal on your first visit?
So I was really overwhelmed. I was 16 years old and I had not slept the entire flight, and I landed in Nepal and it was dark and kind of scary, and there were dogs, and I was a little bit overwhelmed, but I learned how beautiful Nepal is and how kind the people are, and about the amazing organization.
You were only a student. What could you do to help?
So I came up with the idea of starting a women's empowerment group at the school for 15 to 17-year-olds at the school. And so we met once a week, and we talked about our lives, and we talked about some of the problems that we had. So I learned that a lot of the girls couldn't afford to buy underwear, and I thought that underwear was a very basic necessity for people. So I fundraised and I bought like 500 pairs of underwear for the kids.
Taya, Shova, can you tell us how your lives came together?
well, I first met Taya when she came with Ruth. I knew Ruth earlier, but then Ruth came with her whole family. So I was one of her first tour guide to visit different famous places in Circuit. That's how I met Taya.
And now we both go to college in the United States at Lafayette College together.
And right now we're in spring break.
Yeah.
Well, we are thrilled to have both of you, and we can't wait to let you know about the end of our program, about the generous donation that we're going to be giving to Blink Now. Thank you for visiting us, and good luck with your college career and everything after.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here.